The Earnestly Speaking podcast is a show that is founded on free-flowing conversation and may at times venture into mature subjects. Listener discretion is advised.
Yeah, Earnestly Speaking podcast. Let's get it. I'm a giant in New York, in Miami carry heat. So much more in store, my product can flood the street. Opinion Nation Godfather, CEO. Puff in the late 90s, gon' see me blow. Oh. Got my hustle on, no imitation of bad. Army of untouchables, Opinion Nation stab. Never an off season, homie, check the numbers. Heart throb in my own right, supplying southern comfort. Earnestly speaking, my ego is well fed. Earnestly speaking, you're too evil and no threat. See, I'm like a hurricane, you're a mild breeze. Earnestly speaking, leaving Eli a dynasty. Shake!
Earnestly Speaking podcast coming to you, recording this on Tuesday night, September 30th, 2025. It is the week 5 edition of EJ versus Degenerate, and of course, joined here by our favorite Degenerate, Zachary. What's up, buddy?
Not much, man.
How'd your gambling go this weekend?
Dude, I crushed it on college. I had a 9-teamer where only one game fucked me, LSU.
Did you flex it?
No, I don't believe in that shit.
Okay. You either go hard or go broke or go home, right?
No,
go home. Whatever the saying is.
I hit a couple of small parlays for the 12 o'clock, and I hit one teaser. But, yeah, to be one game away where, I mean, you're kicking a field goal that would have been meaningless. But
that's pretty much story of my life too in college the last 2 weeks. Like I told you guys on the show that I stopped betting spreads. I'm just betting money line. I'm taking like 10, 11, 12 team parlays, betting money line only, and I get like 11 to 12 or 9 to 10, and one game doesn't hit. It sucks.
I took a couple of underdogs to win, so that juiced it up.
Right.
So it was a $5 9-teamer paying $1,300. But
I did make money this weekend though, because what happened this weekend is that I bet 2 parlays in the NFL. But what I did though is that I made decisions to early cash out during the parlays, not feeling that the bet's going to hit, and I made the right decision too, because those bets I did early cash out end up not hitting. So had I not taken early cash out, I'd gotten 0. So in the end, like for example, I had a parlay with Green Bay covering and winning, and in the third quarter, I had a chance to take out money. I'm like, I'm not feeling this game, bro. I'm not feeling this shit. Let me take my money. I'll take the money. I'll live another day. And I was right, because they end up tying the game, obviously. And then, I mean, it was one of those things where, like, this is why live betting is kind of cool. You get a nice vibe of the game. Obviously, you got to make sure you know what you're doing. But so I did win, if you want to call that, lesser profit. But in the end, I ended up being correct. So.
I did a 5 or a 6-teamer. I think it was a 5. Right. In the late afternoon window and the Sunday night and the Monday night. So, no, I did a 6-teamer.
Okay.
The only games I got right were Monday night. I lost the first 2 on the 4 o'clock game. I lost the Sunday night game. And it was literally only the 2 Monday night games. It was I lost 3 4 o'clock. I lost the 8 o'clock Sunday night. It was terrible on Sunday.
You know what sucks though on Monday Night Football? I got gun shy. I didn't bet at all. And had I bet what I wanted to do, I would have won. Because what I would have done was a 14 parlay: Dolphins to win, Dolphins to cover, and then I would bet the Broncos to win, and then the under. Yeah. All 4 would have hit. But I was gun shy because I didn't have a vibe of the game. Like, you have the Jets who 0-3, but I've been playing. But in the 3 losses, who's played better than the 3 games? The Jets have. You know what I'm saying?
I told you I knew this was Dolphins' first win of the season.
Yeah, I knew they'd win a game too. I wasn't confident in it.
One of the things I saw, and I was like, I told a guy at work who he puts me to shame. He is an absolute degenerate. Like, I come into work in the morning. He is trying to put together bets. I come in at lunchtime. He's putting together bets.
Mm-hmm.
He is constantly on a Hard Rock game.
Yeah.
But we were going over bets for the Monday night game, and one of them was pass attempts for Justin Fields under 27.
Oh, did you go under?
Justin Fields with 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. So an entire full quarter, first quarter, and half of the second had one entire pass attempt. You know where the total pass attempts for him finished at?
29, 28, 27? Oh, fuck me, bro. They know what they're doing, bro.
How they come up with this shit sometimes, insane.
That's insane. That is crazy. But again, there's a prop for everything now, apparently.
Oh, there are.
That's really where the value is. And also, that's where the value. Go ahead, sorry.
You can adjust the props. So you can go up or down to get money. So,
to be honest, that's where really the value is at, is in the props. You can find good value in the props, but you have to be confident they'll hit. Like the one on the Cowboys and Packers that I actually hit on were mostly props. Josh Jacobs anytime touchdown, Jordan Love passing yards, Dak Prescott anytime touchdown, all things of that nature. You know what I mean? So I hit those, and then when I had the 2 legs left to do, I had a chance to early cash out. I took the early cash out, and I was right. So anyway, I won again this week, 10 games to 7. Yeah, 10-7. So I'm now up two games against you. Week 5 here, we got our first set of buys here. 4 teams on buys this week. We have the Falcons, the Bears, the Steelers, and the Packers, all on buys this week. Of the 4 teams, Zach, who needs to buy the most, in your opinion?
Oh, probably the Packers.
I'm with you 100%. 100% with you.
They have to straighten things out.
Yeah.
You came out game busters week 1. You won week 2. And since then, you've got a loss and a tie where you should have lost. So
yeah, totally agree with you. Totally agree with you on that one. I'm with the Packers out too. The Steelers also too can make a case too, because even though they're 3-1, they haven't really put together a whole fourth quarter game yet.
Oh no,
3-1, and they're catching breaks too, because now I'm gonna get to the Ravens in a second. Lamar Jackson probably gonna be out 2 to 3 weeks. They're now 1-3. The Bengals stink out loud without Joe Burrow, and then the Browns are the Browns. So the Steelers now in a position where they can just run away this damn thing, even not playing well.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it plays out in weeks to come. Anyway, week 5, here we go. First night game, we have Niners at Rams, Zach. The Rams are 6.5-point favorites. The over-under is 47.
Oh, man. Give me the Rams. 6.5? That is far too many points to be given when you have a banged-up team like the 49ers. So
I can see that. But this is also a division rivalry too, man. I mean, these games are always close no matter what. So, yeah. I mean, I get the only reason why this is this big is because of the injuries, to your point. I'm going to go over on this one. I'm going to go over this one. See some little bit of scoring here. Probably in the high 20s, So, give me the over on this one. All right. By the way, both teams 3-1. This is a big game. So 2 weeks in a row, we got two big NFC West Thursday night games in a row. So we'll see.
I need San Fran for our parlay bet futures.
Yeah. All right, next one we have I think this is the 9:30 game on Sunday morning. Vikings at Browns. The Vikings are 3.5-point favorites. The over under is 36.5.
Oh, 36.5. That will probably be the lowest total all season.
Yeah, I can see that.
So I should be saying just take the over. But you know what? The Browns have looked good. All right, they've had a couple bad quarters here and there. But one, I don't even know who's going to play quarterback for the Vikings.
Yeah. But
give me the Browns. That defense.
I can see that. Even as low as this is, I still have the under. I think if the Browns win this game, to your point, it's because of their defense. And I think didn't they pull Joe Flacco on Sunday too? Also, on top of that, I thought they pulled Joe Flacco in the fourth quarter. Somebody has said Dylan Gabriel came in the game late in the game. I don't know if he got hurt or whatever, but Dylan Gabriel played that in the game against Detroit.
Yeah, I missed the I left the bar at halftime for most of first the 1 p.m. games.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you sent pictures of you having breakfast with beer. I know.
Yeah. So no, it was just Washington was looking like trash, and so I didn't feel like staying there. Plus, my wife wasn't there. It was just
okay, just you. I would have joined you, but I didn't have plans. What was I doing Sunday morning? I had to work. That's what I was doing. So, but I'm gonna see the under. This feels like a 17-13 game here. It really does. It really does. All right, we got Raiders at Colts. The Colts are 7-point favorites. The Zack, the over under is 48. Oof.
God, I wish it was 6.5. I really wish this game was 6.5. And
tease that bitch then. Tease that bitch then.
All over the Colts.
You don't tease. You don't like teasing, right? At all.
Oh, I love teases. But
okay.
We're not going to tease here.
Right.
What's the total on the points?
48.
Yeah, give me the over.
I like that number too.
Take that back. No, scratch that. Give me the under. It's Colts defense against Raiders. Yeah, give me the under.
Okay. I'm going Colts here. I think the Colts, even after losing to LA,
they're for real.
I'm still impressed by them. Like I was saying, like this game was one of those benchmark games. Okay, I can't take you fully seriously yet. Like, are you a Super Bowl contender? Remember we had a conversation at the bar 2 weeks ago about I need to see a game that make me sell on that. And now they lost a game. Although one could argue that they lost it because of their own dumb, stupid shit they did on that game.
Good for most of that game.
Right. So I actually feel I did a podcast earlier today, and I said I feel good about the Colts even after the loss. I think Indy comes out here like gangbusters and wins. Honestly, the Raiders after the Freak 1 have been really mid,
not
bad, not very good. Yeah,
when it's a solid 7, I worry about pushes.
I do too, but I think they'll cover it over a touchdown. I think they'll win in a blowout. Honestly, that's why I'm confident.
I don't know about blowout. So I could see a 28-10 game, a 28-14 game.
Yeah.
Where they cover the spread and still stay under. So
right, true. All right, we got Giants at Saints. The Saints are 2.5-point favorites. The over/under, Zack, is 41.
Get the fuck out. The Saints are a favorite.
Yeah, I'll check and make sure, but 2.5 points. 2.5 points. Was the over/under the favorite? The name? Yeah, make sure.
So
yeah, it opens a pick 'em, and now they're 2.5-point favorites.
Yep. I get to be. No one on your defensive line has gotten hurt. Like is out.
No, not
no Neighbors is out, but your pass rush isn't affected right now, right?
They all played last week. All played well last week.
Yeah,
it's Chargers.
I get the Giants pass rush, and I get Jackson Dart plus points. Give me the fucking Giants. I'm a homer this week.
I'm going over in this one. I gotta tell you though, the Saints have looked very frisky this year.
Yeah, they have.
That Bills game, that score is not indicative. That was a game. They were in that game only through like the middle of the fourth quarter. The Buffalo was 16-point favorites. And by the fourth quarter, we're like, oh, they're not going to cover this. They're not going to cover this, are they? They didn't cover it, of course. The Saints were in that game. So
it is Spencer Rattler's last hope for being a starter in this league. So
yeah. By the way, I thought Dart looked okay. He just did his job. His legs obviously is very effective. A little bit of Daniel Jones in him a little bit too, but I feel like a little more flash though. And I'll say this much too, also the Giants, and I said in the podcast yesterday. The neighbor's injury actually saves Daboll's job possibly, because that's a building excuse now. Because the priority right now is this: developing Dart. If Dart develops to be a solid quarterback, they're going to ride it out with Daboll at least another year.
So can I ask you this?
Go ahead.
Cincinnati's going through the tubes, right? I mean, they're probably gonna fire Zack.
I don't think so. Joe Burrow injury is going to save him again.
Okay. So, but let's pretend Cincinnati's coach gets fired. Okay. He's available. You think they keep Brian Daboll?
If Dart shows promise, yeah.
All right.
If Dart shows promise, yeah. I think that the priority is Dart.
I think they would fire Daboll to bring in the Cincinnati coach.
The thing is, if Dayball shows progress with Dart, and Dart's showing progress even without Neighbors, and you get Neighbors back next year, on top of that, now you have no excuse next year. Now you got to put it all together. So that's why they made the move this week early.
Odell Beckham situation where there's pressure to always throw to the supposed number one.
Yeah, but I don't think Neighbors is that kind of guy. I mean, I know he's a little flashy, but I don't think he's that kind of guy. So
really, Neighbors looking up for his contract that year.
True, but he has a quarterback now. I mean, now you have the quarterback now. You officially have the quarterback you need to do it. So I'm gonna go over this one though. I think it's low enough to.
I will take the Giants to win outright.
This is a 23-20 game, Giants. So, all right.
Take the Giants, man. Grow some balls.
All right, we got Cowboys at Jets. The Cowboys are 2.5-point favorites. The over/under, Zach, is 47.5.
Oh, well, obviously it's an over. I mean, you're going to bet the over in every single Dallas game going forward. But one thing I want to touch on real quick.
Go ahead.
I really think Jerry Jones won the off-season trades. The Pickens trade and the Micah Parsons trade. How lucky are you to bring in a guy like Pickens and have CeeDee Lamb go down? Like, that saves your franchise and saves your quarterback and gives you a 1B option. And then Micah Parsons, who wants $47 million so that he can impact on defense once, maybe twice in a game.
Again, there's the argument about him being overrated and paying that kind of money. And again, we're not going to know for a couple of years if that trade was a success or a failure. And the thing is, the Cowboys, it's in Dak we trust right now. If Dak wins one more game, let's say they win that Packer game instead of tie, okay, yeah. And then let's say that they win that game against the Eagles, for example, which they had a chance to. Dak is arguably MVP right now. His numbers are through the fucking roof.
If.
Right. His numbers are great. I mean, I'm not saying MVP, but his numbers are great right now. Having said that, I'm with you as well too. The over is the bet here. I mean, the Cowboys won't be a playoff team solely because that conference is much better. You know what I mean? So, all right, we got big game here. Broncos at Eagles. The Eagles only 3.5-point favorites. The over under 43.5.
Oh, give me the under in this game.
Ooh, really?
Easy under. This to me screams 17-13. Might even be like a 16-13 with basically field goals.
Maybe it is. But I have Eagles win this game, not in a blowout, but definitely covering 3 up. I feel like the Eagles still getting disrespected, even though they're 4-0 and they haven't put together still to this, even into the 4 games of the year, they haven't played a full 4-quarter game yet. Even that Bucks game, they almost blew. You know what I'm saying?
That Broncos defense is so good.
They are good. But we are due for an Eagles complete game at some point. I'm not going to blow out Denver, but I think they should cover 3.5 points. Give me the Eagles win this game. All right, we got Dolphins at Panthers. The Panthers are 1-point favorites. The over/under, Zach, is 44.5.
Look, I liked it preseason. Give me the Dolphins. Nothing's changed. Yes, the Panthers screwed me one game this year.
The Falcons game, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Same here. I got Miami. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong here. Because obviously Tyreek Hill out for the year, that hurts, obviously. But can I argue that it may actually help Tua in a sense? Tyreek is kind of a distraction at the same time.
I mean, yeah, it could. But on the Tyreek situation, that's almost like a career ender. His age, what he does on the field, his gift, just got crushed.
Yeah.
So
he played his last game as a Dolphin. So
yeah. Oh, absolutely.
But I'll go Miami here. Darren Waller, if he can stay healthy, that could be something to work with. Low risk, high reward. So, all right, man. We got
go for Waddle.
Yeah,
trade for Waddle. Fantasy.
Well, exactly. And by the way, Waddle should be a number 1 guy anyway because Waddle is being paid as such. So step up now, bro. Step up.
At the money that's being given out now, I don't know if he is. What was he? 25 mil?
Yeah, but he's being paid as such. He was being paid as such at the time. So
Yeah.
no excuse. No excuse. All right. Texans at Ravens. The Texans are 2.5-point favorites. The over under, Zach, is 40. I don't think I've announced Lamar's out yet,
no.
but
Lamar is definitely out this week.
yeah, they're saying that he's expected to be out 2 or 3 weeks. Just haven't announced him being out yet.
Because I would not bring in Lamar as long as Ronnie Stanley's out, or Staley's out. Why would you bring your quarterback who's not 100% in if you were missing your left tackle blindside? But I want to take the under. I just feel like that defense for Houston will shut down Cooper Rush.
Yeah, and in fact, because of that, I'm gonna take Houston with this game outright in the cover. Lamar, you lose Lamar, that's pretty much half your offense, more than half your offense.
They're the worst defense in the league too. So
they're banged up on top of that.
Yeah.
You know, the question is, can Baltimore survive? Okay, if you're saying 2 or 3 weeks, let's go with on the front end 2 weeks. Can they survive 2 more games without Lamar Jackson and save their year? I say yes for one reason, because if Lamar's healthy when he gets back, and say 3 weeks when he gets back, the AFC is so weak anyway in the wild card that I see a scenario where an 8-9-9-18 gets in the playoffs, and I think this team can still win 10 games when he gets back because Lamar is that fucking good. Obviously, the margin is smaller now because you got to win it almost every game, but I think they're capable of doing that.
Do you think the division's out of question at this point?
I think
Steelers in a lock now from the division.
It feels that way but I mean, the thing with the Steelers is that the Steelers have a lot more upside. That's a scary thing. The 3-1, not playing well, but can it get better? Yeah. Can Rodgers get better by November? Yeah. And then can defense get better? Yeah. So that's the scary part. If the Steelers start to ascend and sort of quality play, then yeah, I'll say the wrong way. But because they played so close to the cuff, and they could easily have a couple more losses in the column, I'm not going to go through this yet. Because remember last year too, I think they had a big lead as well, and then they blew the lead as well. So,
I mean, I feel like the Ravens' toughest part of their schedule was early.
Okay.
Like, all of their tough teams were early. So if you think an 8-9 team can still make the playoffs, then I'm with you. Their season's not over.
I'll tell you right now. So their next 3 games. So let's assume Lamar missed next 3 games.
No.
Texans, Rams, Bears. Can you get one win? Can you get one win out of that? One win
after their bye week. What is their schedule after their bye week?
So the bye week is the Rams. After the Rams game, there's a bye week, and then so if they're saying 2 or 3 weeks, that means he could be back for the Bears game. So it's really 2 games probably going to be missing at most. Because they didn't say 2 or 3 games; it's 2 or 3 weeks.
But if the bye week the bye week is before the Bears game?
Yeah.
Okay. So it goes Bears and then what?
Bears, bye week. No. Oh, after the bye week, Bears, Dolphins on the road, Vikings on the road, Browns on the road, Jets, Bengals without Joe Burrow still. So it does soften up. It softens up.
So, they definitely have hope.
Yeah. The question is, can they take one of these 2 games coming up? Texans and this game is huge. If they can steal this game, I'm feeling good.
Yeah. I don't know if
Houston's not that good.
Still this game, I feel like they have a 5-week stretch where they can right the ship. So
yeah. And I think, and you know what? Honestly, I think they will. Now, what is the number 1 seed out of the question? Yes, probably not top 2 seeds in the question. Is the division of the question? That's up to the Steelers to answer that question first.
Yeah.
If the Steelers play 500 ball, and then they beat Steelers twice, that changes everything there. So I'm not ready to run them off this yet. In fact, I will still call the Ravens, even at 1-3, and without Lamar next 2 weeks, a Super Bowl contender. So much as Lamar gets back in 3 weeks. So
you changed my whole opinion after this, because I was ready to write them off for the season. I didn't even think they could make the playoffs, but I hadn't looked at the schedule, and now we go over it. Yeah, they still got.
They should win after Lamar gets back. If Lamar's come back that Bears game, they should win every game for the next month. Okay, so even if you lose a couple games here, that'll put them at 5-4, 6-4.
Yeah.
Okay. This is not over yet.
6-4
and the AFC's weak.
The playoffs.
Yeah, and the AFC's weak too on top of that. So, yeah, like I said. All right. Titans at Cardinals. The Cardinals, Zach, are 7-point favorites. The over-under is 41.5.
Wow. I really thought Titans had a shot this past weekend.
They were in the game until there was 6-0 for a good chunk of the game, and then they just let it go.
Yeah. Well, I never should have. I got to get rid of this Chris voice in my head about Cam Ward. Like, I knew Cam Ward wasn't the guy. He's not a quarterback to win.
But I don't think he's the problem. It's a bad team. It's a bad team.
Yeah,
no one can block. They
stripped that team down so much. So, you know what? Give me Arizona.
I'll be honest with you. They won't win this game, but I'm taking Tennessee in the points. I don't trust Arizona to cover 7 points.
Oh, I do.
I think with all the shit going on with the coaching getting pissed off and Cam's comments after the game, I think honestly that I think they'll play better in this. I think they'll be in the game. Give me Tennessee in the points here. +7.
You screw me when I finally bet on you. Fuck you.
Who would have thought this might be the game of the week? Who would have thought this one? Buccaneers at Seahawks. The Seahawks are 3.5-point favorites. The over-under, Zach, is 44.5.
All right. Before we say anything.
Okay.
The new red rifle, Sam Darnold. Hallelujah, red man.
Shout out to all the gingers out there like yourself.
Yes, dude.
He's pretty good. What did I text you the other day? He's the new Kirk Cousins now. He's not the top quarterback in the league, but he's definitely serviceable. He's definitely a guy who can make a Pro Bowl. He's definitely a guy that gets to playoffs.
He's a top 12 quarterback. He is
honestly,
a top 12 quarterback.
Honestly, yes. Based last 2 years, yes.
Yes.
Now, can we win playoff games?
For 2 games against 2 of the best teams in the league.
Mm-hmm. Now, can you win your playoff game? That's another question. But can you get to the playoffs? Absolutely.
Yeah,
he did last year.
He's playing out of his mind, and so you know what? I'm riding with Sam Darnold now. I'm riding with the Seahawks.
Oh, you see how wins the game?
Yes.
Wow. I'm taking the over in this one. Tampa. You know what's funny? Like the Colts in the AFC, even though they lost to Philadelphia, they showed me something. I mean, they were all banged up. Lions banged up, and Evans is out, and all these guys are out, and they were still in that game. The Bucs are gonna be once the Bucs are at full strength, they're gonna be scary because Baker Mayfield is a top 10 quarterback, and now
he is.
With Burrow being gone and all this stuff, he's now a snug top 10 guy. Now he scares teams now in the fourth quarter. So I'm gonna go the over in this game though. It's in Seattle, but if they could pull this game off in Seattle in that environment and against a team that I'm still not sure if they're this good, but they're 3-1. I have questions about Seattle still. This is a must win with Seattle too, because like again, if we believe the NFC is as good as it is, they got to start getting wins on the front end now, because if these teams ahead of them are going to be who they are, we think they are going forward, they have to find a way to win 10+ games to end the playoffs. So these games are going to matter in the end. So this is actually kind of a sneaky must win for Seattle. Having said all that, give me the over in this one.
Yeah, I told you last year Sam Darnold was the top 5 MVP candidate.
I agree with that.
If he wins this game, he is a legit top 10. He goes from top 12 to 15 to legit top 10.
Well, assuming he plays well enough to justify that
him anymore.
Yeah. Assuming he does, assuming he plays, not only win, but also he's the reason they win too as well. So yeah. All right, we got Lions at Bengals. The Lions are 10-point favorites. The over/under, Zach, is 49.5.
Oh, give me the Lions.
Yeah.
They're the best team in the NFC. They may not be 4-0, but they are the best team in the NFC right now.
And here's the thing about Detroit too. like that Packers game's already forgotten. Like I think we all assume now that was just a hiccup game because now when they play again later in the year, I think we're kind of expecting them to respond to that first loss. Because these last 3 games have been, what the fuck was that? Because week 1, we're like, oh, okay, we need to see more again. Obviously, still a good team, but they come out and they just blown the door off every team they played since then. You know what I'm saying, including the Ravens.
Yes, so you're so right on that because it was like there was so much pressure on those coordinators to keep up with what had happened the last 2 years.
Yeah.
And I feel that's why they were so conservative. And they saw what happened being conservative, and they just changed their whole mindset.
The Bengals are 2-2, and in my opinion, are a bottom 5 team in the league. Because first off, even with Burrow, they didn't look all that great. They barely beat Cleveland week 1, barely. Okay, and then the Jags got screwed in the second game against them. They should lost the game too. They could be easy to sit here and 0-4 right now. Easily.
Wait, you're telling me my Jags should be undefeated?
That's actually yeah, dude. We'll get that in a second. But yeah, Detroit in a blowout. And the thing is, it's not about Burrow for me. Browning looks like shit, but no one can block. The O-line's trash. The defense is trash.
The best bet of the weekend will be Detroit's pass rush having 4+ sacks.
Yeah, if I can find that prop, I'm taking that prop definitely. Yeah. So Detroit win this game in the runaway. All right, we got your boys, the Commanders at Chargers. The Chargers are 3-point favorites. The over/under is 48. I'm assuming it's not low because Jay Daniels is back this week, or is that back?
Well, I mean, last week he said it was up to the doctors. Like, he was declaring he was healthy, but the doctors were holding him out. So, you lost last week. You assume, okay, we can't ride the backup quarterback this coming week. But I'm going to play it safe. I don't know if our defense sucks too.
Right now they do. Yeah.
I mean, we could get blown out and they could still cover the over.
I'm taking the Chargers. I'm taking the Chargers here.
Taking the Chargers. I can't be a homer this week because there's no confidence, and I can't pick an under. So.
Yeah, I think Washington. As I told you guys, Washington will be a little bit of regression, but I think they will catch at some point later in the year. They will pile on some wins on the back end, but it's not right now. Give me a Chargers with this game and the cover. All right, we got Sunday game. I think Sunday game. Yeah, Patriots at Bills. The Bills are 7-point favorites. The over under, Zach, is 49.5. It's a high number for a Pats game, though. Wow.
Well, I mean, shit. Bills can't put anyone away like they should be. Why wouldn't you expect 49.5? But division over, you know what? Vrabel on a Sunday night, give me the under. 49.5 is way high. It is really testing the limits.
Not only that, Pats are now kind of frisky. Like, I remember I was one of those people saying, I don't understand why the 8.5 wins for the year. Now I'm kind of seeing why. And look, I know they beat Miami and Carolina, 2 teams that suck, but still.
Yeah, we're the only teams you could competitively say they had a shot at. So.
Right, but they also, I think they're getting better with each week, which is good to see. So Bills will win this game, but I'll take the Pats on the points here, actually. I think it's going to be a close game. A closer game, should I say. Bills don't put teams away. We're so enamored by Josh Allen. He's great, but the rest of the team is kind of Josh Allen. There's still Josh Allen. There's still Josh Allen reliant on Josh Allen. And the thing is now, with teams like the Chiefs now who are starting to play better now, there is no runaway in the AFC right now. I don't think the Bills are runaway to win this conference at all. By no means. It's wide open again.
After week 1, I really thought an FSU alum in Keon Coleman was going to have a breakout season, but he hasn't done shit.
No, not at all. Not at all. And finally, Monday game. This is actually a pretty decent game here, man. Chiefs at Jags. The Chiefs are 3.5-point favorites. The over/under is 46.5. Zach, are the Chiefs back? I think they are.
Well, Trevor Lawrence loves to fuck up a game a couple plays. So
just say they're back.
3.5. You know what? I want to Chiefs for -3.5, right?
3.5 Chiefs, yeah, on the road.
I'm gonna take the Jags losing by 3.
So you're picking the Jags on the points.
Picking the Jags to lose by 3.
Okay, Jags on the points. I got the Chiefs here. The Jags are one of those teams that they should be 4-0, and yet I don't know who they are yet. It's a big win against San Francisco. Don't get me wrong, big win against Niners, but I'm still not fully confident that they're one of those teams in the AFC. Like they're, okay, are they? Is the same Jags team that we thought that we were getting 2 years ago? Are they finally arrived? The new coach. I don't know yet. A game like this, winning on Monday Night Football against this team, may actually answer more of those questions for me. I got to see more before I buy into that. It's like the Colts, same thing.
Their defense would be 4-0. And that's what makes me think they have a real shot against the Chiefs.
Oh, yeah, the Chiefs. Well, the Chiefs.
They have good corners. But Trevor Lawrence, every freaking game, knows how to throw a game away here and there in every quarter.
Yep. And that's what's scary. That's the scary part there. So I'll take KC. I probably wouldn't bet this game, to be honest with you. No. So, and in fact, if I bet this game, I'd bet the under.
If I was betting this game, I'd do personal plays for receivers on targets.
This game is a total, this game is a total stay away from me. So, give me the Chiefs here. All right, before we get out of here, we always do it before we close the show. This week's FSU Minute. Oh my God, I got nothing. I told you, I said, like, even though I thought they win the game, I said there's something that worries about this game. What I didn't know at the time when we were recording last week, it was a Friday night game. I thought it was a Saturday game. Had it been a Saturday day game, I think things would be a little different. But Friday night, hostile environment, national television, you have the Miami game looking ahead of her next week.
So that's
that is the epitome of a trap, Zach. And they fell into it.
And see, that's the thing. If it was a Saturday afternoon, I would have agreed with you. It's a total trap game. But a Friday night in front of the national TV audience, I thought Florida State would shine. It really worries me. But again, I just do not believe in Miami. I do not believe in that coaching staff. But I shouldn't say that because I don't believe in our coaching staff. I think Mike Norvell
You're back on the fire Norvell train, aren't you?
I've been on that train for 3 years?
You when it went 13-0, you were saying that shit. Yeah.
Yes. Literally, I wanted to get rid of this guy since essentially his first season. But I'm not ready to give up on FSU. And I think there will be enough animosity between the players that Florida State will pull it out.
Oh, I hope you're right, man. So right now, the current numbers on this, FSU, Miami is a 4-point favorite right now currently. Over under 54 points.
Over.
I under. Say it again.
I'll take the over. Over.
Yeah, me too. So to your point though, throw away all the things you may know. This is a rivalry game. So if you're not up for this game, you're an idiot. This is my favorite rivalry in all sports history. It's in Tallahassee. The one thing that's helping Florida State stay in the conversation for the national title for the playoff, that Alabama win looks really good right now.
Oh yeah,
because Bama has been looking phenomenal since then, winning in Georgia on Saturday. So that win against Alabama looks really good. So that's why Florida State, while they lost against Virginia, they're not out of it. And because of the fact they have a 12-team playoff, there are ways to get in. You win this game against Miami, You're backing it. Right. It's like that. You're backing it. Done.
So
Poof.
you know how I feel about Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
I cannot win a big game. Cannot win on a televised game.
Right.
You know, when no eyes are on him except for the home crowd, he wins. That's
Right.
how I feel about Carson Beck. He is a guy when there is outside pressure from a TV viewing audience, he struggles.
Yeah.
And so that is what gives me hope.
Well, I won't make a formal pick on this game because I can see cases both ways.
Take Florida State in the over.
All right. Fuck it. Florida State in the over with you. So I'll be at your house on Saturday, barring any unforeseens. Me and my brother. My brother's talking shit because he's a Yankee fan and they already up 1-0 against the Red Sox. Yeah. Huh?
Bring your swim trunks. Don't get pushed into the pool for no reason.
Well, the kids are going in the pool. I'm not going in the pool.
Oh, you're going.
Is there a TV outside?
Yeah, there'll be a TV outside. Don't worry.
Okay, then I'm in trunks then. Cool. I hope it doesn't rain. So
yeah, if it rains, no, the TV will not be outside.
Obviously, yeah.
I have not built shit for that. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have a covering, awning, whatever you call it.
Yeah, I got a covering, but we'll see. It'll be a brand new TV. So.
Yeah. So, all right, Zach. Good luck with your pick this next week, and I'll see you Saturday.
Later.
Good job, brother.